Hello everyone, कैसे हैं सब लोग? I hope so you are good at home and enjoying the lecture series of physics. So today we are going to be talk about the standard 12 subject physics chapter number 3 and name of chapter is electric potential. So what are the topics we are going to be covered today? The name of the number one topic is potential gradient and second topic we are going to be cover here numerical based on Dal operator. And this Dal operator is known as potential gradient. So start here. The first topic, potential gradient. What do you mean by potential gradient? So potential gradient means the drop of voltage along the length. The drop of voltage along the length, or you can say the easy definition also, the loss of voltage along the length. Okay. So in short manner, if you want to understand what do you mean by potential gradient, loss of potential, and mathematically it is potential gradient V is equals to del V upon del L. So this is the mathematical expression. Another very basic understanding we are going to be using here. You know very well the relationship between voltage, or you can say that electric potential and electric field. So what is the relation between the electric potential and electric field? You know very well V is equals to E dot L. But this relationship is in what? In a direction we are going to be talk about V is equals to minus E dot L. So you can say that negative sign is indicating here electric potential and electric field both are in opposite direction. So let's try to understand. If we are going to be just talk about E is equals to V by L, negative sign coming here. So we can say that V by L, by means change in potential. It is what? Change in potential. And this is what? Change in length. So it is all also you are going to just relate that it is electric potential, it is the length. So the ratio of the electric potential and the length is equals to grade V, by means gradient, electric potential gradient is equals to what? Grade V, and it is equals to what? Electric field. It is equals to electric field. The difference is only we have to take the sign here. E is equals to vector E is equals to minus del V upon del L. How I use this particular things? From equation first and from equation number second. What I did here, the value of equation number second put in equation number first. So in equation number first, what I just replace gradient V by means gradient V means potential gradient is replaced by electric field. So what are the important things we get it here? If you will determine the determination of potential gradient, the determination of potential gradient is the determination of electric field. Determination of electric field. It means I can say that electric field and electric potential both are in opposite direction. If both are in opposite direction, so when you will determine the loss of potential, you automatically determine what? Electric field. You automatically determine the electric field. Now let's come to the next understanding in which we have to know about that. Potential gradient is a scalar quantity or vector quantity. As you know that the potential is scalar quantity, but potential gradient is the determination of electric field and electric field is a vector quantity. So here we can say that the potential gradient is vector quantity, or you can say that consider as a vector quantity. Why it is considered as a vector quantity? Because it is determination of electric field. It is determination of electric field. That's why it is considered as vector quantity. Let's try to understand the things which is given here in pictorial view, by which the concept is more clear. So what are the pictorial view? This is the surface number S2 and this is the surface number S1. In this surface number S1, the point A is noted to be here. In surface number 2, point B and point C is noted to be here. As we know in the starting of the chapter, what do you mean by electric potential? To bring a charge from infinite to definite position, it is called electric potential. So here what we are going to consider here, electric potential gradient or potential gradient. Suppose we are bringing a charge from A to B. From A to B, this is the first path. And if we are bringing a charge from A to C, where the electric potential gradient is maximum or less. You know, AC is more than AB. And this is the normal to the surface S2. That means S1 is normal to the surface S2 at point B, but not normal to the at point C to the surface S2. So what is the important things we know to be here? It is equipotential surface. First thing, that in previous video we also discussed the concept of equipotential surface. What do you mean by equipotential surface? At every point the potential is same. Okay? So this thing is discussed. Now we know that AB is less than AC. AB is less than AC. And what is the formula? Del V upon del L. And we need to find out potential gradient. So I can say that del V upon AB is more than del V upon AC, by means the loss of the potential at surface 1 normal to the surface 2 is maximum as compared to the surface S1 is not normal to the surface S2. Why it is? Suppose I am telling you one information in a numerical way. As you know, equipotential surface, the potential is same. And here the length is maximum. Now length will decide. If length is maximum, then try to understand the potential gradient. The potential gradient is minimum. By which the loss of potential is minimum. Suppose I am telling you this is 5 and this 5 is divided by 2. And this is 5. It is divided by 3. So see that this is AB. AB is less than AC. This is AC. This is AC and this is AB. When you will divide 5 divided by 2, the answer will be 2.5. Okay, and when you will divide 5 divided by 3, so you know that the answer is 1 point something. Okay, so 1 point something or 1.3 something. So you will notice that here the potential gradient, that is potential loss, we are talking about that. It is 1.3 and it is 2.5. So AB is desiring to what? Minimize the loss. Minimize the loss. We have the maximum value here, we have the minimum value. So when you are talking about that, when the length is maximum and the length is maximum, then potential loss is minimum. How? See that the basic formula V is equals to minus E dot L. If the L value is increases, then potential value is going to be increases. But when we are talking about here, V is equals to, grade V is equals to del V upon del L. Here we are talking about the electric field. Electric field is minimum when the length is maximum. Electric field is minimum when the length is maximum, and when length is minimum, then electric field is maximum. So this is important condition. What is the conclusion here? When the S1 surface is normal to the S2 surface, then del V upon AB is maximum as compared to del V upon AC. So potential gradient is maximum by AB, by means the loss of potential is maximum. Here the loss of potential is minimum. So when we are going to be talk about that, you have the maximum length, you have the minimum loss. You have the minimum length, you have the maximum loss. So these are the two strategies you will be understand, and you will be use this strategy in the JEE and NEET examination. So hopefully you understood this basic criteria, and now we are talking about another condition in this particular things. I hope so you understood the basic definition and all this. If the electric field you want to determine, by means grade V, potential gradient you want to determine. If the potential is changing in different axes, X, Y, Z, then grade V, or either you can say that electric field is, so electric field Ex is equals to, we can say that del V upon del X. Number one, as you know that negative sign we are using because electric potential and electric field both are is in opposite direction. Another is Ey is equals to minus del V upon del Y, and Ez is equals to minus del V upon del Z. Combinedly I can write down total electric field X axis, Y axis and Z axis. In 11th class you used to read about that. When we are representing vector direction, so X axis has been taken I, Y axis has been taken J, and Z axis has been taken K. So I, J, K format, by means I is representing X axis and J is representing Y axis and K is representing Z axis. So let's write down here E is equals to del V upon del X I cap, del V upon del Y J cap, and del V upon del Z K cap. So this is important condition you have to be noticed in your brain. So when we are talking about del v upon del x, del v upon del y, del v upon del z, so x-axis I cap, y-axis j cap, and z-axis k cap, we are going to be considered, and this is called your del operator. It is called your del operator. When we are talking about this x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, and you have to be only consider del upon del x, del upon del y, del upon del z. So this is going to be considered what? Del operator. So this is very easy to understand. Electric field is equals to del v upon del x cap I plus del v upon del y cap j plus del v upon del z cap k. If you want to understand very clearly, so in next video we are doing the numerical, go through it. I hope so you understood potential gradient, loss of potential, and the understanding about this pictorial view. In this pictorial we understood that the maximum potential gradient by means at normal to the surface S2 from surface S1, by means when a point A, the charge is transferring at point B, the loss of potential is maximum. Why the loss of potential is maximum? Because it consisting minimum length. I hope so you understood this. If any queries, you can comment in the section. Thank you so much.